Going on, guys? Warm Storm coming at you guys today with some breaking news with the trade deadline just around the corner. The Detroit Lions made a move and they became buyers, and they traded for defensive end Everson Griffen, a four-time Pro Bowler, second-team All-Pro back in 2017. He was with the Cowboys this year. He played in 7 games in a rotational position. And Alden Smith was there. Lawrence. There's some really good defensive ends up in Dallas. So he was playing about 56% of the snaps. And his stats were 2.5 sacks, 14 quarterback pressures, 6 quarterback hits, and around 21 tackles. Older guy, 30, 32 or something like that, around 32, 33 years old. Like I said, comes from the Cowboys. The Lions made a move. This is going to help out the D-line tremendously, I think. This is not going to be a guy that's going to come in and dominate. He's not going to come in and get the rest of the way, get like 10, 12, 15 sacks. He's not that. He's a good rotational piece that can create pressure, that can actually get to the quarterback, do some things, stop the run. He probably even play a little bit of inside at times. Play a little defensive tackle, whatever he needs to do for the team. This is a really good move for Detroit. We're giving up a 6th-round pick, conditional. It could turn into a 5th. I guess that all depends on what goes on probably what kind of numbers that he produces the rest of the season. But I like this move. You're not giving up a whole bunch, and you're actually getting a guy that's going to contribute. I didn't think the Lions were going to be buyers. I guess winning 2 games, you're in the playoff hunt. You're in the hunt. So you might as well make a move. And it's Bob Quinn and Matt Patricia literally trying to save their jobs. So this helps out the defense big time, because this is a guy that can do some things for your team, especially in a rotational role. He can spell Romeo and he can spell Flowers. You know what I mean? It's good. And it helps guys like Danny Shelton, helps guys like Nick Williams. So it's a really good move. And you start seeing on social media on how people are like, well, why didn't the Lions do this in the first place back in the day, like back in June, July, or whatever. My guess is that they tried, and we had a guy that in our membership on Infinite Sports Network, Gridiron Blitz, who actually made this call back in the day. He actually called this. He actually talked to Matt Patricia through work, through what Gridiron Blitz does. And he actually met Matt Patricia, and they actually talked about this. And Grid was all over him saying, "Hey, man, why don't you go after Everson Griffen?" And Patricia was like, "Okay, man." He's like, you know what? We would love to have a guy like that. You know what I mean? He's not gonna divulge everything to just some guy that he just met for 2 seconds. But this was a call made by one of our guys a long time ago, months ago. And my guess is that the Lions, Quinn, Patricia, tried to get him. And like I try to tell a lot of Lions fans, a lot of players don't want to come here. They don't want to hear it, though. A lot of guys don't like to hear that. You know what I mean? They're like, well, why didn't they try? Why didn't they try? Why didn't they try? I'm telling you, I guarantee you they tried. And Gridiron Blitz blew that story out of the water. Now he's coming here. But like I'm telling you guys, a lot of guys don't want to come here, okay? Now, it took for us to give up a draft pick to get him, but we could possibly only be losing a 5th. You know what I mean? So I hope it's a 5th, because that means he's actually doing something for our team. So shout out to you, Gridiron Blitz, for that call. That was a big call. Now we know for a fact. Now I know for a fact that Quinn and Patricia were trying to get him months ago. Now, Dallas is in the toilet, okay? Dallas is totally in the toilet. We're up on the rise somewhat, okay? Obviously, we're on the rise. We're in a way better situation than Dallas. So this helps out our team tremendously. You know what I mean? This is going to be a guy that comes in, is going to help out. He's vocal. He's emotional. He's an animal. You know what I mean? But temper expectations. Don't think he's going to come in here and be Lawrence Taylor. You know what I mean? But he's going to come in. He's going to help out tremendously. This is big news for Detroit, and we're not losing out on a major draft pick. Okay, so, and like I said, a lot of players don't want to come here. They don't want to come here. And it takes something like this to get a player. Okay? I'm sure back in the day, Griffen had many suitors. You know what I mean? And Detroit was probably one of them. And he chose Dallas because Dallas was probably up and coming. They probably thought they were up and coming. Good defense. Supposed to be a good defense. Supposed to be a good team. And they've turned into an absolute train wreck. So he went to, but he didn't know that. So he goes to Dallas. Doesn't want to come to Detroit or whoever else. Now Dallas is in the dumps. We jump on it. Good for Detroit. Good for the fans. Good for the team. Good for the teammates because he's not a bad guy either. He's a good guy. And it's just going to help out guys like Romeo. That whole D-line gets helped out in this situation, guys. And his first game is playing week 9. You know who it's against? The Minnesota Vikings. His whole team. Woo! I can't wait for that. That's going to be humongous. That's going to be humongous, man. I hope he puts Kirk Cousins in a dirt nap. Okay? He's coming, Mr. Cousins. Be ready, bro. EG's in the house. Bam. Detroit Lions, baby. Let's go. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, guys. Like and comment. You know, this is a quick one. Hit that notification bell. Get all my videos. Hit all. Boom. There you go. Let's go, Lions. Bang.